Here.
I'm just filling the time.
Here. Jeez. I'm not
I
fast
think
enough for
you
you.
I think you can't get to Losers 3 without winning twice? Is that right?
Sounds right. Losers 2, we had a lot of win one, lose one. No,
Yeah.
it's not true. You can get a lucky draw and drop into Losers 2 immediately from Winners 1.
I believe both of them have won twice, though.
It's true.
Yeah, here we go. Soul Devourer won in Liquid Kids, kind of a crazy race. And in Tiny Toy Tanks. Lost in... Oh, that's the one, that's the one where you're the girl with the dress and you have little, like, food companions. There's ice cream and there's,
Oh, yeah, that sucked.
yeah, and there's a flan.
I didn't
Yeah,
like that one very much.
Bun, Lost in Ronald McDonald and Magical World. Pretty difficult Game Gear game.
I didn't see that one. It sounds crazy.
One in Splash. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty decent, but it is hard.
It's your favorite game.
Yeah, my favorite game, Splash Lake. One in Splash Lake, and then that was a double. That's why we see it so much. And then one just recently in Lovely Planet Remix, a first-person shooter. No NES games represented here, and spoilers, we pulled an NES game. So we will have to see.
Did you mention Tiny Toy Tanks?
I mentioned it, but I didn't talk about it a whole lot. Tiny Toy Tanks, if anyone missed it, had the same mechanics as Wii Tanks in the Wii Play game, which people are like huge fans of and are disappointed with how short it is. And apparently, there's just a free version on Steam that has a ton of levels. So if you really like Wii Tanks and want to play more of it, Tiny Toy Tanks is there.
Yeah,
that was an interesting race. There's a lot of kind of strategy in that game. It was interesting to see him kind of not exactly struggle through it, but get through. That one might have been a double too. I don't. Splash Lake has a log that smokes a cigarette, which is pretty awesome.
And this has a good box art.
I like this game because of the reason Maurice likes games, because I have a really good time in it.
Sometimes I like games because they're good.
This game is also good. This goal is pretty short, though. So this is going to be, I don't know, it's probably going to be like a half an hour race.
One of those impossible to crop games. Unhope isn't even online for me. We keep giving games to people who are not even streaming yet. I noticed.
So, Withheld, I thought this was different from NES Fair. I guess I can't tell the story until we reveal the game, but there was a time when I was trying to get someone to think about this game and was describing it, and people named like 8 other games that fit my description until I was able to get them to name this. It has a really forgiving continue system, which is pretty different than a lot of NES fare. But yeah, pretty sure.
Looks unfun.
Nervous in what way, Myth?
Alright, there's no way I'm gonna crop this game, so whatever. It's fine. I'll check if it's... And here we go. It is Vice Project Doom. Okay. Do we follow you?
Yeah, I don't know. Somehow I was able to beat Myth in this game, and it's a NES game, so I was pretty happy about that. Sammy, the classic developer of Samurai 20XX for the PS2. And a bunch of other normal things. And I believe is now combined with Sega, which is why their stock thing is Sega Sammy Holdings. Nice, Fur Turd is raiding. Thanks you for the raid. Here to cheer their potential opponent on. Or against their potential opponent, depending on how you look at it.
Spends most of his time with them. Should I bring him to you? I have no idea what they're talking about.
I know we should have been paying attention. Yes, the future of these people depends upon me. Look at, he's just sliding. He's on ice.
Jacobs. Oh, it's Jacobs, the guy in the background. And so we've got this like time delayed story on the left and right. If you read both of them at the same time, you can get the whole story in half the time. That's pretty smart.
Oh, that's so true.
But I guess there's some evil guy, and he wants to take the world for himself. Let's see. We're gonna start pretty soon.
He doesn't have fish ears. He's got like no. He's got his hair. He's bald on top. It does look like he has big fish fins sticking out of the side of his head.
Art.
Here we go.
No, where do we?
So
oh, it's this game. Yeah, I know this.
This game has a couple driving sections, but I think this is the only one in the goal, which is always really fun in a blind race because it starts like this, and it's like, oh, this is the game. But this is the only section of this game that is like this in this goal.
This game is notable for its pretty cool parallel scrolling effects in the later levels.
Yeah, I also just think it controls really well. This driving section, I mean, it's fine. But when you're platforming, I feel like it's got really tight, solid NES platformer controls. The best you could ask for on the platform. And you have pretty big health, so you can play a little risky on the bosses. You still gotta be careful with them, but you can get them.
Wee.
Oh, I didn't remember that you had full speed while crouching. I'd like to see it. Yeah, when I raced this, I haven't played this since 2019.
Alright, here we go. Look at this parallax scrolling effect, which is pretty rare for NES.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
That's all I know about this game.
And it's got the Chinese hopping vampires. I always forget what they're called, and I end up having to talk about them a lot because they're in a ton of video games.
It's got what? Oh, the floor is disappearing. Fun, hurry up! The floor waits for no one.
Chinese hopping vampires.
Chinese hopping vampires.
Feng Shi. That is what they're called. They're Chinese. They're from Chinese lore, and they only hop around to move. And they have.
Oh, we're going down apparently.
They have like charms on their faces.
Go down. Don't. Go down.
And they're in like every single video game.
No, not
I don't.
Oh no.
This is not where we expected the wall to be.
Go down. I guess you can't go down?
You just go forward, right?
Well,
no.
Soul
Go down the
Devourer
ladder.
isn't going forward. I don't think you
Why
can
aren't
go
they
down.
climbing down the ladder?
Oh, wait, what? Does he not have down bound, maybe?
Oh, could be. That's probably not going to be great.
I mean, it seems like he should have obviously tried the down button to go down the ladder.
Yeah.
Hey, Bun, show us the way of the down. Yeah, see, Bun is an expert at climbing down ladders. Oh, these guys.
Yeah, we're not going to see the crouch running.
Oh, we're not gonna see a lot of things. I mean, that's pretty vital, maybe.
Yeah, you should...
Down. No way, that's not the intended way to climb down a ladder.
I'm going to tell him to make sure down is bound.
Did you call him Soul
Except in very
Devourer?
rare circumstances, you always want all 4 buttons on your D-pad bound.
You spelled his name Soul Devourer.
I thought that's what he was.
No, he's just
He's
like
Soul
the act
Devour.
of soul, the soul
I
being
see.
devoured. Ah, we're going down ladders. Exciting.
Woohoo! Did not. Yep.
Keep playing. Don't say thanks. The time for niceties is over. This is the time
Yeah.
to
The
vice.
Zuzus have to run.
This is...
The
Oh,
Zuzus
the
must
skip!
run.
Did you see Soul Devour? Also, Soul Devour's screen changed. Thank you. This is your fault.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this guy is throwing girders.
Yeah, this guy's pretty strong.
Dang. Also, he jumps into you, and that's way more threatening than the girders he throws at you. Don't stand so close, or do stand close to him, I guess. Because this guy can only take like 4 hits. Alright, level 2 for Soul Devourer. Maybe.
3.
Oh, the driving counted as a stage.
Yeah, driving was 1. There are only 11 stages in this game, but we're only playing the 6 today.
Well, let me look at the pace. I didn't even open. I must have, because that's where I got the goal from.
Yeah, you can switch weapons.
You can continue in Game Over by pressing Start. You start back on that level section, like 6-2, for example. So, doesn't seem like dying and Game Over has much of a difference.
No, it's a very forgiving continue system.
I mean, we say that, but like nowadays, if a game has Game Overs that puts you back anywhere, we would say it's a bad game.
Well, which I think is unfair, honestly. I think that you can design a game around that, and it could be better because of it.
I don't know. I think Game Overs are a thing of the past where games couldn't be very long. Wow.
You could say that, but the flip side there is that I have very fond memories. So my best gaming memories are being able to remember all the levels in game, and being able to get through it.
Oh, this is the boss who's an asshole, apparently. How do you dodge him? How do you dodge the fire?
Like that.
Oh, you just stand next to him and duck.
Yeah.
Oh, you just duck in general. It's like that NES game we played in the weekly. Oh no, you got hit by the tornado.
Right.
Oh, now the game
Nearly
over
good
matters.
enough.
Because he was on... Wait, was he on 3-1? But yeah, the
Yeah.
death put him before the boss. Does this only have
Yeah.
one substage? This level?
3 only has one section, I think.
Okay. Music 9. Spent a lot of time on this boss. Didn't figure out the stuck. There was a like a weekly blind almost we played some NES game where you can shoot a grapple hook. And there was a big spider, and all you had to do was crouch. And then the spider couldn't hurt you, just like in real life.
Was it Bionic Commando?
No.
Oh. I don't know of any other NES grapple hook games.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
The NES has like... If you're a gamer, you think that you know all the NES games, but there's so many.
Well, I mean, we can maybe get TMR in here. People know which game I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe he won't. Maybe it was a Japanese-only game. Did he play those?
No.
Okay, here's the guy. Just duck! But you only have 2 HP, but you do have a lot of life, so even if you die, I don't think it will really matter. Look out, he's gonna do the thing! Oh no!
Oh, rough. That's alright. Gonna do it this time with full health, for sure.
I haven't seen him dodge that attack. Oh, Ban is close too. Wait, no, is he? Yeah, he is!
Yeah, she's right there.
Oh, she, sorry. Oh, he's gonna...
Like that subtle,
he's gonna
subtle
do the attack.
correction.
Ah. Good job.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, Ban has to figure out the ducking. Oh, what is this, like a movie studio?
Now we're on to stage 4.
Ah, stage 4.
The only like really hard stage in this game, I think, is the final one, stage 11. So I don't think the players are gonna have a super difficult time getting through any of these stages.
Oh, the guy has a bazooka, which shoots mud. There's so many enemies all of a sudden.
Yeah, but you can attack while moving, and you attack really quickly. That's kind of what you need to do.
Also, like, who's invading Earth? Is it all these Japanese yokai?
Yeah, and Chinese, the Chinese hopping vampires too. And that guy's just like someone who works in a rice paddy, I guess, with the hat. And there's like a Super Sentai guy right there. I don't know, there's a lot of people around.
And some doggo?
Yeah, just some dog. That's unrelated. It's just there.
Yeah. Actually, maybe it's a cat. It's
Yeah,
not
that,
really
that
clear.
looks more like a cat now that I look at it.
I don't know. Like, the tail is kind of short.
Could be like a bobcat.
Bobcat. Getting fancy?
Yeah, you have bobcats over there?
No?
That's what they're called. There's no other name for them, as far as I know. I mean, I'm sure there's a German
Isn't
word.
it the same as a mountain lion with Daedalings?
No, mountain lion, puma, and cougar are all the same thing.
Oh, no, we're doing an FPS.
Yeah, now we've got this section.
You shoot the glasses for no real reason.
This is an auto-scroller, but you can die on it, so you gotta be careful.
I mean, is there auto-scrollers that you can't die on?
Not an MT, there aren't. Yeah, I mean, like Guitar Hero.
I guess you die in Guitar Hero?
You said that you can't die on.
Yes, but you can. You are able to die in Guitar Hero.
That's true. Not in practice.
Well, oh no, not if you use a sheet which puts your health to 100 all the time. They are bobcats.
Yeah, can you die in the clouds in Mario 3? When you go up there and get coins?
I guess you can run out of time if you time it wrong. Maybe you can get crushed by the 1-up coin block if you jump like right next to it as the screen scrolls into it.
That's a game theory for you. You gotta somebody tweet at MatPat, ask him if you can.
That's like that's a whole YouTube video.
Yeah. My wife says bobcats are only in North America. I'm sorry you guys don't have bobcats.
Yeah, I'm missing out. Sometimes we have wolves. It's a big deal when we have a wolf.
You know what a lynx is? They're not that different from a lynx.
It's related to Doom. No.
I mean,
no.
If you want it to be.
No. Oh, we gotta
I
climb
believe it
these.
does precede Doom.
Oh,
even though this is
they're
a
on,
late
they're on a
NES game, I
stupid
don't
cycle
think
where you
it's
have to
Doom.
wait. No, you can make this. No, you have to jump to the right. You had to wait for
Yeah,
the
you
next.
had to wait on the other one.
Yeah, on the platform. But
Fun,
Solivar is.
unfortunately, is not seeing the duck strat.
Oh, I think these are random, honestly. Or maybe
Yeah,
it
I think
depends on when you scroll the screen. Solivar is running away with it. He's on 5-2, which doesn't mean too much because Bun could be on 3-1, which is almost 4-1. I mean, he could be on 4-1. And then there's one stage, the auto-scroller, and then he would also be on 5-1, or she. But
Yeah.
Solivar is making really good progress.
Yes. Is playing fast and loose, which you can in this game because your health bar is big. And the continue system is pretty generous.
Oh, this is a hard section.
Yeah.
Solivar just
Well, I
gets
mean,
knocked onto all the platforms, which is pretty nice of the game.
yeah, if you kill the bird, it's a lot less hard. But
Doing pacifist here.
yeah, Ice Project Doom Pacifist. There's a lot of enemies in this game. That'd probably be pretty difficult.
Kill the bird! Yes. Kill the other bird. This level looks familiar. I feel like I've seen this played before.
I mean, I
played
raced it in 2019.
Oh, I did play it! Oh, god damn it.
That's when my time is from.
Oh my god.
Were you in the same race I was in?
Yeah.
What was your time?
Just under 20 minutes.
Oh, that's fast. I got a 21.
I was like, wow, I remember this part in the bottom right of the previous screen that Devour was on. So I was like, oh, I hope I didn't play it like that Merlin game. It turned out I did play this.
The difference is that this is like a 20-minute race, and you played Merlin for like an hour and still didn't.
And I saw the whole raid, like, here I got a feeling that I played it. Alright, what is this? Oh, we're fighting the tank.
Always.
Oh, we want to hit the nose of the tank, of course. Sir, we have built the cyber tank. We need we need a place to put this very delicate part that if you hit it enough, the tank is going to explode. Where should we put it? Put it at the tip of this useless thing. Right above the enemy. Sir, is that a good idea? Yes! And then they did that.
But and it has also the idea of just like using a melee weapon to fight a machine is a thing that I don't think I've ever seen in real life.
Well, that's actually kind of a big game over. He didn't spawn right outside the boss as a result. Wait, he's even down here again. It didn't change? There's no 5-3?
No, there was no 5-3.
Oh, wow. So, he had like 4 HP left, the boss had 2, and he had 4. And I wonder if the rockets would have done less damage than the laser. Like, he stood up to dodge the rockets and ran into the laser instead. And the laser is huge. Which doesn't mean much in an NES game, you never know what does how much damage. But like, I think it's possible that he would have survived it if he had just tanked the rocket.
It's impossible to know.
It's the cockpit? Who the hell is sitting in there? It's tiny. Is it the micro mage?
Yeah, it's the micro mages in there. No, you like slide in, like head first.
Oh, sounds claustrophobic.
Yeah. Well, it's not. It is. And you stick your arms out into like these little arm things. The arms are in front of you, right?
Oh
and
no.
You're laying down on your stomach and you're facing forward.
Oh, that's even
and you're
worse.
controlling the tank with your arms.
It's like Cave Explorer horror stories.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no. Alright, Bun is
I
still
saw
on...
some. Well, I don't even. I won't even go to that story. That story is bad. I'm not gonna finish it.
Bun is still on 3-1, so he's still trying to figure out how to beat the asshole boss, as Mythical 9 called him.
I will say, now don't count this as a mystery tip, because this is just an ID thing, and it might not be a good tip. But my go-to in all NES games, or fast-paced, like, games like this, is I always duck and attack the first time I see a boss. Because ducking makes you smaller, and a lot of times you have a pretty fast attack when you can duck and attack. That's always my go-to.
I'm more of a jumper, I think. My first instinct is to try to jump over an attack. Right, here's the useless tank. Man, can you imagine there's a person in there? Creepy.
Yeah, that's what
Why
I'm
would they
saying.
design it this way? Why do you just like he's got his face where
Oh.
the blue thing is, right?
The blue thing is the IR, right? And that's how it knows where to aim the missiles.
This is the dumbest tank ever made. This tank
There's
was-
actually nobody in this. It's like a drone thing.
Oh, and then once you destroy the IR, it gets so confused and just starts shooting itself.
This game is pretty easy for an NES game, I would say. There's no holy diver.
Alright, so Devour beats 5-3, so onto the last
Beats
world
the
of the
big
stage. Bun is on the boss, let's see if she can figure out the secret strategy. Not so many hits. Already down to less than half. I think Bun got hit by every single attack so far. Ah, she dodged this one. It's another game over. Once more back to the start of 3-1.
I want to know what was going through Soul Devour's head when he couldn't go down the ladder. Because sometimes there's NES stuff where you're like, oh no, you gotta press select to go down or whatever, but like,
Select.
that's ridiculous.
It's Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah, what does select do in Punch Out? Or start does a super punch.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah, but it's still weird.
Yeah. No, it's super weird, yeah. I didn't even know. The first time that I knew, like, I played
Oh, no.
Punch Out a ton as a kid. I have it on NES, and I played it so much.
Oh, and the game over. Didn't intentional.
Oh, that's right. On the final stage. But the only thing, like, I first found out about that punch when I saw a GDQ speedrun. Even though I played Punch Out a lot. I had no idea it existed.
So Devour got by those moving ladders above the propellers. Got hit by the propeller at the bottom, and then knocked him back in the pit, which is pretty brutal.
Look how nice those propellers look up there.
They would probably look nicer if Soul Devour's stream worked properly, but yeah. Ah, here we go. Yeah, they look really nice.
Oh, yeah. That's some quality NES rotation right there.
Get some health. Oh, I remember this stage. This stage sucks.
I also remember this stage.
Yeah, it scrolls in both directions, and there's these annoying guys that just jump up, and everyone's in your way, and these stupid propellers are in your way, even though they look cool. Ooh, that was close. And I think the last boss isn't free either.
I remember it being an alien guy with a jetpack that floats. But I played this whole game. I just like kept playing it, so it kind of runs together.
But that's the end, I think. Never mind. Oh yeah, this is the end. This is the last screen. There's just an additional screen here for no reason. Here we go. It's the final boss of the stage. It's an alien guy with a jetpack.
Okay. Yeah, so I did remember it right.
I do appreciate the damage race strat. I think that's a good idea. Especially when you can just sort the missiles away. Oh, got hit by that missile. It's a pretty close damage race. 1 HP left for the boss, but that's probably gonna be it.
There it is.
It's done.
How was that for, that's around my time.
What is it? Oh, oh yeah.
21:48.
It is.
I got a
Oh, it's worse than your time.
21:42.
Yeah. What a screw up. Imagine taking
Didn't
longer
beat
than
me.
21 minutes and 45 seconds. Ooh.
No, that was a pretty good performance, honestly.
Yeah. Let's check if Fun has audio.
Did a lot of stuff with just the main weapon. Didn't end up using the sub weapons a whole lot. They can be strong against the bosses, but the main weapon is fast and consistent. Sometimes it's better to just focus on movement. Hello. Oh, we're not getting any sound. You're just like constant green. It's like you're screaming into the void.
It's not green for me. Let's see if Fun can figure out grenades. I don't know about grenades. I think.
Well, Bun doesn't know about ducking.
Yeah, I don't even see it. Like, the boss will just hit you if you don't duck. It's almost impossible to dodge otherwise. Mythical 9, how did you beat this boss if you didn't know about ducking?
Yeah, like that.
It's not going so well.
Hello.
I could hear, like, you from
Yeah.
across the room.
Am I
it
there?
sounds like
Ah, here we go,
you're in a
yeah.
different state. There you go. Hello.
So I figured out why my mic wasn't working.
Was the wrong one?
It wasn't plugged in.
Oh. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna
that'll
do it.
happen.
Yeah. That was really fun. It was like Ninja Gaiden, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it's a really good game. There's only about 11 stages, so I know when I raced this the first time I finished it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think there's one more driving section.
That was probably the worst part of the game, honestly.
Yeah, well, and I always think that's fun in a blind race, that's how the game starts. And so you're like, oh, this is the
that's
game.
totally wild. It's like, oh, okay, we're gonna start off with a driving section, even though the base bin says it's gonna be mainly a platformer. But I mean, yeah, that was really fun. Just face tanking all the damage.
Yeah, you have a pretty big health bar.
Oh, I have one. There was one other comment I meant to make, but I didn't. Those birds, wow, they're pretty annoying. When I'm
Yeah,
trying
there
to,
was a
like,
couple
stand on
times you
top.
got lucky. Lucky
Yeah.
not to-
I'm trying to stay on top of those pillars where the water is. I'm like, ah, jeez, this bird's gonna do the thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, it's like you said, you have a really large health bar, so it's like, I guess I'm gonna just take advantage of this. And I mean, it seemed like the game gave you some health drops now and then. It also seemed like the health drops were based off fixed enemies, which was kind of nice.
Now, this is your first MT, but you've played quite a few matches so far. Do you prefer shorter goals like this or longer ones?
I think I prefer the goals that are not Sokobans.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's the correct answer.
That is not an uncommon answer to hear.
Otherwise, I think... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay, well, I was just going to say, I honestly don't mind shorter or longer goals. I think I've had kind of a mix of both now. My very first game, Liquid Kids, was on the longer side because it was the whole game. And this definitely felt like a shorter one.
Yeah, this is a... you could honestly, in a later round, you could probably do full game of this. Because the continue system is so forgiving.
Yeah, there were times where it's like, I guess I'll just game over and start with a full set of lives because the game lets me do that.
Yeah.
Oh no, does he not know he can duck under
Yeah,
that?
unfortunately, she doesn't know she can duck under the under those fires, which is apparently one of our testers, Mythical 9, also did not know that and was able to beat the boss, but took probably quite a while.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Hey, at least one figured out how to get past that spinning move where they rush across the screen. I'm like, I better beat this boss before it does it too many times. Oh, they're ducking right now! I just ducks.
Oh, but not under the fire. No,
Oh,
well,
they
I mean,
haven't-
she knows she can duck.
Oh, but she's not trying to get under the fire. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine we didn't tell you about the down button, and you had gotten through the
was-
ladders somehow, and then you wouldn't be able to duck on the boss either.
Actually, it wasn't that my down wasn't mapped, it was that my up wasn't mapped. I had up mapped it down.
You should have gone
That-
down the ladder then, right?
No,
I was pressing it and it wasn't letting me go down.
because he would have had to press up.
Well, no, I thought both were bound to down.
They were. I don't know why it wouldn't let me go down though.
Okay.
I was realizing something was wrong really quick. I'm like,
It was fighting it.
and then you said something like, yeah, something's definitely wrong because this doesn't seem normal. I don't think I'm supposed to like clip off the ladder.
Yeah, that was crazy. We saw you do that. I was like, that's not the intended way to go down
No,
ladders.
it is not.
Yeah, for a bit there, I'm like, I guess this is how I'm playing the game for now.
But it was super cool. I loved it. It's like
Yeah.
getting past the issue in another way.
I mean, for a moment there, I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be a really hard game, isn't it? So thank you for
Well,
telling me
yeah,
that.
I mean, that would be pretty stupid. There, you gotta put that in your lawnmower game, too. All the worst ideas. Where the only way to get down the ladder is to jump and grab it at the very last second. Or like a game that disables your down button or something.
Please no.
Ooh, this started out really well, but
Game
ended
over.
up rough.
How was it hanging until this boss? Were we like neck and neck?
Not quite. Button was a bit behind,
Yeah.
but like not badly.
Mm-hmm. Man, she's gonna have a real rough time on the stage 5 boss because that thing you practically are forced to duck when it decides to shoot those 3 like blue beams at you.
Yeah.
I was so upset when I died on that first attempt. I'm like, alright, I just gotta be careful. And I accidentally stood up. I'm like, God.
You also died on the thing.
Yeah, the tank. That's the one where I got a little angy. It's like angy chicken.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Angry Cow that Hopscotch drew one time for some Jackbox game or something. I don't remember where it came from.
See, it's angy chicken because me and Withel went to this place with all these different spice options, and one of them is called angy chicken.
Sounds great.
And it was pretty angy.
It's really good at the levels though. She's just gonna fly through the rest of the game once she
I
beats
know.
Fire
Yeah.
Jimmy.
She
I'm
makes
considering telling her because the match is over, but
No, it's still
I
a
think
blind race.
I think she'll feel good about accomplishing it.
Still a blind race. Ooh, this one. Can't touch that one, so didn't even try. I actually
Yeah.
kind of like that. This-
Oh,
Ooh, that was close. Alright, can get a hit in here. Never mind. Flying across
missed
the
with the
screen.
grenade though.
Yeah,
Oh.
this must be a hit. No, you can't let these hits, like... You gotta take the hits that you can get, otherwise... You have to dodge more.
Yeah. No, it definitely doesn't look like we've been ducking for sure.
honestly, I kind of ducked out of like, please let me dodge it because I was like, how on earth am I supposed to actually get through this otherwise?
No, definitely, and that's in general, that's a smart thing to do during blind races is try a lot of things.
And generally, I'll stick to safe strats if I'm able to do so. I don't like it when a boss or a stage pressures me into like forced fast decisions.
Unless you're in a really high round, safe strats are faster than dying. In general.
Hey, if I take 15 seconds longer on a boss, That's better than having to replay a minute and a half stage.
Yeah. When you see, like, true, like, crazy top 8 matches, then, it'll be like, you don't expect the other player to die, so you have to do things that are fast and not die.
Dying is bad.
Yes.
Not gonna be it. And I think this is the last life. If E0 means 0 lives.
I can confirm it does.
Oh my god. Alright, more than halfway down. Bring that one nicely. He's gonna do a spinny attack. Hit the left. Oh, that's good. That's good. Throw. Dodge the thing.
And the switch.
Gonna do a spinny attack. Oh, nice hit. To the right. Throw the thing. No, what? No, don't. Ah! What are you doing?
She's out of things to throw.
Oh!
Oh no!
What?
It's limited.
No, she's got 2 left.
Oh, now she does. She had 0 before.
Oh.
No, that's just
Oh,
something.
the game. I think the game refreshes it after a time because I noticed that on the shooting stage, I ran out of bullets. I'm like, oh, you are still using your normal ammo, and after a bit, it gives you like 2 back. I'm like, well, I better conserve this. Oh, that was so close.
She's gonna have it.
Yeah, she's getting really good at dodging this boss. I'm impressed.
Let's have a quick look on the schedule while she's doing the stage again, because we've got in 1 hour Triscore versus Dormians. And then it's a double with Draconic Dawn Sparrowhawk, and then 30 minutes later, maybe, or maybe after that, who knows, it's Thaz the Snack, who we just saw, versus Hopscotch 007, actually doing good on his, when he said that he's going to do the race today. What a picture, like, what's the term, like a role model of a participant.
Yeah, what are we gonna do to fill the time?
We could do a reject.
We could do a reject.
Do people want to do a reject?
I'm gonna finally join in with these rejects. I think if you're actually going to do one.
I mean, we have great games. We got Power
No, you
of
don't.
the Beast.
Don't lie to me.
And
I saw that Zuzu game.
hey, the
You
Zuzu game
can't
was the
fool
best
me.
one. I mean, if that's your idea of not a good game, then I've got bad news for you.
I wouldn't call it a bad game. Just looked a little jank. Then again, Serious Sam also looked pretty jank.
Alright, if someone wants to do a reject, all you have to do is say the word. And then someone has to pick it up and stuff, but it's like the first step at least.
Yeah.
See, the problem I have with Zuzu is that you guys are engaging in animal abuse. You're not seeing any of those Zuzus being taken care of properly.
Yeah, it was only after the race that Rotek curved them, and then he was like, "No, I was being nice to them."
You think those poor animals are gonna be like, oh, you're giving me food and letting me rest now. Your guys are okay. No,
Yeah.
they're gonna remember that.
I think so too. That's a death. 2 more tries, or maybe 3 more. No, 2 more tries. Hasn't been using the sword, but I guess with the strategy that she's doing, the sword doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
SRL-EAT-XV. Eat 15. That's our SRL room for the reject. I wonder if I can find one related to eating.
What do you mean 15? MX is 1010.
I said XV.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay then.
I'm sorry! I liked it when Bun threw the
I kind of want
grenades.
to do this just because because it's me, and I think it would be funny. Well, who's gonna join me?
I don't know. Withheld? Soul Devour? Maybe Max Ale? I don't know. Or was it? Oh no, it was something else. I mean, I can race if no one else wants to race.
What we should see. Okay.
Alright, last try for Bun. I think I'm gonna switch off if this is not the... well, regardless if it is, but it would be nice if it was the...
I'm looking for a reject that isn't a really long Nintendo DS game. Oh, here we go. This is a good... I mean, this... well... people have probably played that.
Oh my god. Oh, Bun. Oh no. Oh, just giving up. Oh no. Ooh. Just giving up, not even trying with the last, like, hit. Yeah, it was called Carriages and Castles. There were carriages in some stages, and then there was a whole world of castles.
Oh, here, we're gonna do... I know which one I'm gonna do. Let me see if the paste bin has identifying information. It does not. Nice.
Well, I'll let you guys get all that set up and hop out of this.
Yeah.
And probably suffer.
Have fun.
Oh, believe me, I will. Thanks for commentating, guys.
Oh, this game owns! I know the first one. I know Palimedes 1.
Yeah, but the second one is well...
Is it different? How different can it be?
It's pretty different.
No, this game owns. At least the first one. I mean, it's by Taito. It's a puzzle game by Taito. What more do you want?
So the main reason that this is rejected is just due to randomness.
Ah man, no, I wanna play this.
The secondary reason is that the paste bin says, just watch the tutorial to learn how to play the game, but the tutorial is in Japanese.
I mean, you watch it, you don't read it.
No, but you do need to read it. It literally, you cannot, I had to look it up.
I think it's pretty obvious. At least in the first one, what you have to do.
I'm telling you, this works differently than the first game.
Okay. Did you play the first one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I haven't, I've seen it played. I haven't, but I know the mechanics.
It's like Yahtzee. Did you know
Anyway,
Yahtzee in German is called Kniffel?
How do you, I can't spell this game.
Palamedes. No, it's Palamedes. I lied.
There we go.
Oh, Bun beats the boss! Hell yeah! Art! Guess what I came? What?
Also, the goal is beat the game twice. On 2 different difficulty levels. Which is a little weird.
Alright. Let's play some Palamedes 2. I guess.
Nice, Bun made it past.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
I'm setting up a reject for us.
Well
here.
then don't... This is a web picture. I can't work with web picture. Follow me. Alright, let's see who's racing. We got 6 people in here. Popular. Let's get... Or Owl, I think spelled like this. Yeah.
Nice, with help has audio.